Hey Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are good. I'm gonna see what wants to come out. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Split the deck. We've got the Ace of Cups. This is mad. I just done your reading, but it's like something wasn't flowing right. I'd only pulled 2 cards and it's the exact same 2 cards that have come out. Mad. Maybe when I post this, I should actually post that. I think I've still got it. Mad. Yeah. Currently, it's like you're being asked to protect your energy, to be around those that truly appreciate you. There's no room for some kind of trauma bond at this time. Protect your energy. Even if something seems boring, choose peace. You're being asked to spend time with those that truly respect your energy, that truly love you and appreciate you for you. You may not understand why you need to be protecting your energy to the extent that you are right now. There's many blessings coming in. It's like you're getting ready, you're being prepared. Yeah. There's a lot of money coming in. There's a lot of financial changes. There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of physical blessings, a lot of luxury, a lot of opportunity, a lot of experience, life experience. Opportunities to experience things you haven't done before, to go places you haven't been before, to experience certain people that you haven't experienced before. A sacrifice is needed. A sacrifice of your old self is needed to create the space for these new energies coming in. It's going to mean cutting cords with a lot of familiar things, but really coming back to what's familiar also. It's like coming home to yourself, but having to let go of things that are becoming a distraction or that are feeding a part of yourself that you're trying to shift, alchemize. In order for your ideas to really blossom, for something to come to fruition, for something to be as good in the physical as it began in your mind, your energy needs to be physically balanced. It's like somebody could be annoying you, draining you, pissing you off in some way, or just committed to misunderstanding you. It's like tolerating something just to fill the time. Whether this is a social group, people, places, things, it's causing some kind of emotional turmoil. How are you left feeling after doing something, going somewhere, being around a certain energy? Do you feel good? Do you feel uplifted? Or do you feel drained? Do you feel achy in the body? Do you feel some kind of irritation? Listen to that. It feels like you know why something triggers you because you brought awareness to it. There's no need to continue testing yourself. This is now a waste of time. Like taking a test you've already taken. Why retake the test? You've already got 100%. It's like you know this. You don't need to keep putting yourself through this. It feels like it's time to move on from certain individuals, to cut cords with stress, to cut cords with that addiction to stress. This could have some guilt attached to this. It's like feeling bad for going alone, or like you're turning your back on certain individuals. You can't help those that don't want to be helped. It feels like you could be really delaying yourself to help certain individuals who are judging you in a way that you're the one that needs the help. It's like they don't understand where you're coming from. Don't waste time trying to change people that can't see what you're trying, that they can't see it. They can't see their own potential. Don't delay your own transformation. People will transform when they're ready. It feels like a sadness or grief that you don't want to go to the next level until certain people have caught up. Remember, everything's a choice. The longer you kind of dilly-dally in some past commotion, it's like you choose how long you stay there. Ouch, this is burning me as well. This is something for me. The Fool. Physical changes, come on, get to it. Step to it. What needs to be changed, just change it all right now. It's like, it feels like that. It feels like you know what to do. There's been practice time. It's like it's time now to put something into action, to make those huge leaps of, take those huge leaps of faith, to make those huge changes, where even if it's loads of little changes. Write out your day. What are you doing right now? Where's it getting you? How's it leaving you feeling? If it's not positive, then write down what you need to do to feel a certain way to get to where you want to get. Even if you have to do it like step-by-step instruction. Just until that repetition kicks in, until that becomes second nature. Like maybe write yourself out a schedule for the day, or the intention of what you're doing. How are these things adding value to you, to your journey, to what you're creating, to your mission? How are you utilizing your time management? Like there's so much time in each day, and we waste so much time worrying about things to do or whatever it is. Hierophant. Like even if it's just 5-10 minutes, if you think 24 hours, even if it's 5-10 minutes, as soon as you rise. Consistency is key. It's not necessarily how long you're doing something for, but it feels like you're being asked to pull your attention away from things that aren't planting seeds for the future, things that aren't contributing to where you're heading, and to invest your time in things that truly matter to you. It's time to go after something, to create something, to make it happen. It's going to mean sacrificing maybe what you want to do in the now. It may mean that thing of like how our inner child, it's like, yeah, let your inner child play. Say yes to yourself, all the things that maybe you was told no. It's like, yeah, liberate yourself, Ace of Swords. But then once done, it's time to integrate. Like, don't let your inner child run the show. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. Maybe have a conversation, like even in the mirror, make eye contact with yourself. Have a conversation. Let yourself know, let your inner child know. Like it's all love. Maybe have a day, like make it an actual ritualistic thing where you just let your inner child go mad for the day and be like, okay, we're going to move on to this project. Like it's time to boss up. We're going to come back and play later. Like whatever it is. Whatever these projects are, whatever this money's attached to, whatever this money's connected to, it's lighting you up anyway. It feels like play anyway. You're gonna enjoy what comes with this. But it feels like it does mean having to go down a path that many around you aren't gonna go with you down. Lots of things coming to an end physically. Past energy, the Magician. One more, please. Tower, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Justice in your favour. You fought hard. It's like you fought too hard to get here. You've already made something happen. You could be waiting for something to happen. It's like you've already made something happen. You've already laid foundations. There's already something to protect, whether that's physically or just energetically. Whether that's just yourself as you stand now. Don't compromise yourself to accommodate others, the wheel of fortune. There's more important things. There's more important things. There's more important matters at hand. This is like soul work, soul wealth. King of Wands. Some of you, it really is like you don't even want the success if certain individuals are not going to be there. It's like, what's the point? Maybe the dream wasn't really about what you got out of something, but it was about who you was with, or it feels like there's going to need to be a period of time for you to adapt to being okay with the new plan. It's like the new plan's better than the old plan. But a lot of changes are happening. And you may need to give yourself time to adjust with this. You knew these changes were coming. These messages have been coming through. But it feels like you could have dropped into like wishful thinking that it wasn't the case. Because it's like you don't want to let go, fear of change, fear of endings. Some of you, it could be like almost like a fear of your own masculine energy. Maybe you've taken action in the past and got burnt. So it's like it feels safer to sit still. It feels safer to be overly cautious or overly analytical. How's this leaving you feeling though? Life's for living. We're here for a good time, not a long time. 4 of Cups. Do what you need to do. Change what you need to change. Shift what you need to shift. Whether it's in your environment, in terms of like feng shui, whether it's in terms of moving location, whether it's in terms of what you look like physically, what you wear, what you invest in, where you go. It's like change what you need to change to create the change. What does like where you're heading, what you're creating, what do you need to be doing when you first get up? What does your focus need to be on? Especially when you first rise, when we're in that meditative state. From that moment, you have the opportunity to create your day, create your reality, to really visualize, to amplify the feelings you want to feel. Maybe there's a certain location you want to go to and they listen to a certain genre of music, and as soon as you rise you put on that music and you dance that music and you eat whatever food is at in that location, or like you bring the essence of it to you. Or maybe your focus is fitness, so as soon as you rise, before you do anything else, you work out. Even if it's for a short time, like I said, even if it's 10 minutes, to amplify that energy, to do something for yourself, to set the tone for the day, to step into your power, to say yes to yourself, to do something to energetically confirm that you're winning before you've even left the bedroom, kind of energy. Because it's like that will continue to drive your decision making, continue to drive your focus. You start on a up, you start on a win. Whatever the win is to you, it's going to be different for everyone. Maybe it's relaxing. Something's not separate from you. Your dreams aren't separate from you. Don't drop into that illusion that you're waiting to be chosen or waiting for something to find you. You are the thing. You find yourself. You are the thing. Your dreams are you. It comes from you. You're being asked to commit to change, be the change, be the storm, dance with the storm. You could be feeling really shaken at the moment, like things are happening to you. Remember the power of the mind, the power of choice. 8 of Swords, the Lovers, the Tower. Things have happened in a way to show you how much power you do have. That even when you get certain signs, certain synchronicities, that you don't have to follow it. That you can, that you choose what weight you carry. Let go. There's no space for anxiety. It's like, to clear this anxiety, to clear this weight, this burden, this heaviness, this deflation, this frustration, the answer to that is positive action, is to really move, to channel that energy, to transmute it, to take action. Emotion, energy in motion. Move in that energy. It's all fuel. You need that energy. Harnessing that with the right narratives, the right thoughts, beliefs, mindset shifts. Like, you can literally change like your whole idea. What do you need to tell yourself, the sun, to get moving? Literally, you can change your whole, like, you choose what you want to believe. Like, certain situations where I've really wanted to go somewhere or do something, or there's been something I'm meant to be doing and something goes wrong or plans are cancelled, there would have been a time where I would be completely distraught. Like, I wouldn't be able to handle the emotions that come with that I would feel so disappointed and let down that I would spiral into all sorts of nonsense. Now it's like, if something happens, or if like someone lets me down, or if something happens where I feel disappointed, it's like I'll let myself feel it. But then I tell myself what I need to. Like, everything works in my favour. This has happened so that something better can come in. This has happened because there's a better plan. And choosing to fully commit and to believe that. And what happens with that is instantly I start to feel relief. Instead of being in that anger, that frustration, that survival mode, that whatever it is. It may trigger abandonment wounds where it feels like rejection, like someone's left or let me down. And then it's like I'll create a situation where I fill my cup more than that situation was going to. Or it's like I'll tell myself what I need to hear in order to regulate those feelings. So instead of dwelling on the fact that, was it my fault? Is it because of me? Am I not good enough? Why this didn't happen? Or am I being punished? Instead of that, it's like, thank you. Something maybe was going to happen that I'm being protected from. Or maybe it's because I needed to rest. Or maybe it's because I've got an even better blessing coming in. Whatever it is, tell yourself what you need to hear to be happy. You're the only one here. No one can make you feel a way without your consent. How are you feeling? Choose how you're feeling. If someone makes you feel a way, cool, feel it, observe it, let it pass through you, breathe through it. But then what do you want to choose to believe? Don't let anyone pull you down. Don't let anyone delay your dreams. Master your emotions. Easily offended, easily manipulated. There's big things going on here, things that need your attention. How does Cappy see themselves? The sun. Okay, this is really interesting. And this again comes down to perspective. There's an opportunity here an opportunity that may have come in, an opportunity that you either turned down, missed out on, or just, what is that? It's like you turned something down and you could be worrying if you did the right thing, or you didn't get something that you thought you wanted to get, or you actually wanted to get in terms of an opportunity. That you feel like you keep missing opportunities, that you keep missing your turn. But it's like you wouldn't, as much as you may have told, some of you, it's like as much as you may have told yourself that you really wanted certain opportunities or that you was open to them, you actually wasn't, because you didn't feel like they were good enough for you. So you've missed out on opportunities because of your ego. You may be looking at it as feeling some kind of shame, or like, like you've missed the mark, you've missed out on something here. Or that you wasn't grateful enough for something. It's like, actually this, it's like you could be beating yourself up for making the wrong decision, for feeling like your ego got the better of you. However, this was actually exactly the right decision. This decision you've made was the right decision. This was the lesson. Yes, it wasn't good enough. Yes, you didn't sacrifice yourself for whatever this thing was, however good this looked. Or it's like you haven't gone back to an old path. You haven't taken the easy road. This was a test in itself. Yeah, you could be in a better position right now, in whatever way that is, physically, financially. You could be in a better position, but you would have lost yourself in some way. This is like, you could be feeling like you're being precious, or people could see you as like being precious, like you're too good for something, or you're looking down on something. No. Maybe from certain perspectives, yeah, maybe you are being precious. Maybe you are thinking you're too good for something. However, you're respecting your energy here. You're respecting your worth, your boundaries. You know what you will do. You know what you won't do. There's no fear here. There's a healing of lack. It's like healing abundance blocks. Things are about to start moving. So many different things coming in. A very lucrative time. A lot of money coming in. A lot of travel coming through. Can I have one more for that? The Lovers. Interesting. Really interesting. The Lovers, the Hermit, the Two of Cups. But what's coming through with this is like committing to the path of love. Weird. This book's coming through. Really random. This book's coming through. It has nothing to do with anything. But I'm seeing this as this is coming through, and I'm hearing the Lover's Path. And here we have the Lover's Path. Okay, so I've just opened it on the page that I felt guided to. Not a clue what this is gonna bring here, but we're flowing. Okay, so it's opened on this page. I don't know if you can see this. Lighting's not great. I am awakened by my beloved's hand. And the two little birds here on the back, 4-4 on the clock. Okay, some of you guys, it's like eloping, going to get married, no one's going to know about it, doing what's right for you. People are going to be fuming, people are going to judge, people that maybe thought they were going to be invited to your wedding since they ever known you for decades and decades and decades, and then all of a sudden you got a whole family, you're married and no one ever knew. Something's shifting here. It's like you need to do what's right for you. Something doesn't need to be brought to everyone's attention. For those of you that have been in a situation where you felt held back, you felt controlled, whether it's in a family situation or with a past love, it's like it's been difficult for you to move on, to do your thing, to be yourself, to fully express yourself. This cycle is coming to an end. This is complete liberation. This is you having what you want, living how you want, loving how you want. Justice in your favour. Justice will be served. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. It feels like you're really being guided to be selfish here, selfish to be selfless. Ace of Cups. It's like you really, it's only you that is gonna, you can only blame yourself for what you choose. You can't control how anyone else feels about it. Let yourself fully transform. You could be holding yourself back to accommodate others, to keep a part of your old self running, to soothe someone's ego, or just have someone feel comfortable. This may be in terms of family or friends. It feels like this has to go now. It feels like role play. It feels like you feel like you're acting. To have to it's like let it go. Let go of whatever this is, accept things for what they are, and move forward. The Chariot, the Hermit, the Emperor. Temperance. Let go of people and things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. The desire for a more meaningful life, realising that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Off into the night. On the Tower, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Be mindful of what you're letting into your mind. It's like people can say things and you think, oh, well, I'm not really listening. You're always listening. It's more of an effort to try and not take things in than it is to just not be around the things you don't want to take in. What are you programming your mind? What are you programming your subconscious with? What narratives are you feeding yourself? Feels like you're being asked to really spark your own energy. Energy sparks energy. Raise your vibration. Get into your own vibe, whatever that is. Do what pleases you. You're gonna find answers. It's like the things that you feel like are frivolous to you, or the things that you feel like it's a waste of time. Maybe it's like there's no time doing this, it's fun or it's enjoyable. It's like you're gonna find things out about yourself. It's gonna open doors to you by you playing, by you enjoying, by you experimenting with different things. Sometimes when we look too hard at something, we look too closely at something, we miss something. It's like when you keep seeing something too long, you can miss a detail. It may be time to change it up, to bring some excitement into things, however you want to do that. Oneness and unity. I see everything as part of my own life and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. It feels like it's going to be hard because the people that you're being asked to move away from are people that you're around all the time. It's like very familiar habit. You could not go a day without speaking to certain individuals because that's just what you do. But it feels like you've outgrown your environment, you've outgrown something here. Wisdom and discernment. I'm open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. And communication, throat chakra. I share my inner knowledge freely, with integrity and without fear. We've got the walrus and the carpenter. Number 32. When Alice met Tweedledee and Tweedledum, they recited a poem within which appeared a walrus and a carpenter. One sunny night, these two characters were walking along the beach when they happened to come upon a bed of oysters, which they invited to join them. Deceived by their smiling faces, many accepted, to the eldest oyster's disapproval. Alas, the old one was right in the end, because the two scoundrels ate the poor oysters. Meaning, sure, everything seems fun and harmless, but don't be lured by sweet manners and a gentle countenance. Remember the eldest oyster's warning. Appearances can be deceiving. What people pretend to be and what they truly are sometimes two very different things. Learn to see beyond the facade. Only give your trust to those who can prove that they deserve it. Key question: what are the temptations you find hard to resist? And are they all good for you? Sure, everything seems fun and harmless, but don't be lured by sweet manners and a gentle countenance. Remember the eldest oyster's warning. Appearances can be deceiving. What people pretend to be and what they truly are sometimes two very different things. Learn to see beyond the facade. Only give your trust to those who can prove that they deserve it. This is so real. I feel like it's only once you've really experienced that, like how people portray themselves and how different people can be, that you realise to really follow your gut regardless of how something appears or how well something's worded. It's like tune in. You already know the truth. It feels like somebody could really just like, it feels like there's no red flag maybe. But you can just feel this person's energy shift when you're around them. Whether it's a friend, acquaintance, someone you work with, someone in business, some like an ex-lover, a lover now, situationship. It's like something just don't feel right. And maybe there's nothing that they've really done, but the intentions aren't genuine. It's a lot more dangerous to be around someone with some kind of false intention than it may appear. Trust your gut if you're being asked to move away from certain individuals, as hard as it is, because it's like you may not even have a reason, an explanation. It's like, I just feel like, it's whatever. Now I've known you for 30 years and now I just feel like this ain't feel like something's funny. Like whatever it is, it's like, how can you even say that? Who cares what you can say and can't say? Follow your gut. There's a reason why you're feeling how you're feeling. Don't waste time waiting to find out what you already know. Because you could be investing that time in yourself. And that's what you're being asked to do here. Got number 5, Mahasya. He's an example of virtue and spirituality, and his aura is clearly visible. Blessed with great internal balance, a sense of justice, generosity and wisdom, he acts within social or human laws. He learns everything easily and quickly, especially languages. As he remembers past lives, he is always growing and changing in various areas, including work and his love life. Planet Neptune, reasons for invoking: to live in peace with everyone, to gain moral strength, to grant us knowledge of the sciences of the spirit, to understand philosophy and theology. Page number 15. He works well in esoteric ceremonies and is able to summon spiritual forces and communicate with angels. He likes to spend time in meditation centers, conferences, congresses, and spiritual seminars, but always maintains his own integrity and awareness. He exclusively serves his truth, which is that of his God. He has tendencies to live in a sumptuous way, wanting to enlarge his house and to fill it with flowers and symbolic objects. He will probably have a sizable library. I really want a library like Belle. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Crystal, Moldavite, chakra, base. Good things are coming to you, especially financial, in your work or career. Be clear in your intentions because you tend to get what you ask for, and this can sometimes be unexpected if you are not precise. You are entering a good period in your life and will see the physical rewards of your hard work. Focus on your root chakra to drive you forward with balanced energy. Moldavite opens the mind to possibilities and will help you channel your intentions. This could be a good moment to begin a new project. Page number 44. Dragonfly, number 27, illusion. Dragonfly breaks illusions, brings visions of power, no need to prove it, now is the hour. Know it, believe it, Great Spirit intercedes, feeding you, blessing you, filling all your needs. Dragonfly medicine is of the dream time and the illusionary facade we accept as physical reality. The iridescence of dragonfly's wings reminds us of colours not found in our everyday experience. Dragonfly's shifting of colour, energy, form and movement explodes into the mind of the observer, bringing vague memories of a time or place where magic reigned. Dragonfly medicine always beckons you to seek out the parts of your habits which need to change. If you feel the need for change, call on Dragonfly to guide you through the mists of illusion to the pathway of transformation. See how you can apply the art of illusion to your present question or situation, and remember that things are never completely as they seem. 52:52 on the clock. The wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. Feels like some kind of impatience. Feeling like nothing's happening. that you can't get the ball rolling. It's like the ball is rolling. You may just not feel it. What I'm seeing is, you know, when you're on a plane and it's like you're moving so fast, but it doesn't feel like you're moving. You're moving faster than anyone around you. You're moving faster than you could ever believe, but you can't see it because you're taking flight, because you're in it. The cat. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. And when I say moving fast, it's like when you're fully in alignment, when you're not wasting time doing all the things other than the things you truly feel called to do. There's an effortless flow to things. Things coming to meet you. Literally, you take the step, the path appears. Moon in Aquarius, the time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. And we have the Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate and restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. Herbal magic, let's see what wants to come out. Pine and peppermint. Pine, planet Mars, zodiac Aries, Scorpio, energy masculine. Daily correspondence Tuesday, element air. As a natural habitat for birds, bugs and all creatures small yet great, perhaps even a gnome or two, pine with its clean smelling, naturally uplifting scent can help cleanse and protect your home. Pine branches tucked into a bouquet boast of hope in adversity. Pine trees hold symbolism in many cultures, representing immortality because they keep their leaves, needles, year round. Magical properties. Pine is cleansing, protects the home, energizes, promotes good health and increases adaptability. Suggested use. Place pine cones on your altar to protect your home and promote good health. Clean with pine scented products to cleanse the house of negative energies. Meditate with pine essential oil to feel grounded and re-energized. Tend well to your pine furniture as the wood is protective. Lean back, close your eyes and drift off to dreamland under a pine on a bright spring day and awake with renewed purpose. To tackle dust and dirt and grime, your mighty scent does shine. To cleanse, protect and heal my home, I turn at once to pine. Page 143. Pine leaves are lovely as a tea as well. Dandelion and pine tea I've had before, that was really lovely. Peppermint, planet Venus, Mercury, zodiac Virgo, Aquarius, energy masculine, daily correspondence Friday, Wednesday, element air. Peppermint tells of warm feelings. This popular herb finds many applications in various industries and is especially beloved for culinary uses. Its leaves have been a cherished source of tea through the centuries. Magical properties, a cleansing herb. Mint clears the mind, boosts concentration, and increases intuitive focus. It can relieve headaches, ease troubling thoughts, and promote renewal. Suggested use. Mint's fresh scent will keep pests from your cupboards. Brew a cup of mint tea, love the mint tea, and take a moment to clear your mind when tough decisions loom. Grow near your doorway for its protective properties or hang bundles in doorways, near windows, to cleanse negative energies from the home. Anoint a white candle with peppermint essential oil and burn before a cleansing ritual. Fill a dream pillow with peppermint. Place it over your eyes and use it to clear negative thoughts. Expand intuition, increase focus on your intentions, and induce prophetic dreams. Place near crystals or other magic tools used to cleanse and recharge their energies. I strew this mint across my floor to cleanse the air of germs and more, to clear the mind where cobwebs brew and stimulate fresh thoughts anew. Page 142. Peppermint oil is great. Great alternative to like toxic toothpaste is coconut oil. Peppermint, obviously raw, unrefined, organic, cold pressed, coconut oil, peppermint oil, and you can mix it with arrowroot powder, or some people use bentonite clay. Is it bentonite or bentonite? Bentonite clay. And mix that. But mint is, mint's great. Mint tea, just like if you grow your own mint, fresh mint, just literally the leaves in, let them sit in boiled water and just drink that. I don't even take the leaves out, I just leave it in and drink it like that. Even cold with like lemon, lime. You could put cucumber in it. Like let it sit in the water, let it marinate. You can drink that. Not marinate, that's food, right? Or is that even a thing? Is marinate food and infuses water, or can you marinate things in water and infuse things in food? Yeah, surely. I don't know. Anywho, I suppose infuse is going into something and marinate is letting it sit on it, but then it still kind of goes in it, right? Who knows? We've got life experience number 16. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. 7:22 on the clock. Last card, guys. The Magician number 1. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.